Welcome to Savage History, where steel, fire, and belief decide the fate of nations.
The Siege of Damietta, 1218 to 1219. A comeback on the Nile.
For centuries before the Crusades, Muslim empires expanded steadily into lands that had long been Christian, including North Africa, the Levant, and much of the Eastern Roman world. By the late medieval period, Western Christendom launched the Crusades as a defensive response to halt further expansion, protect remaining Christian territories, and reclaim key regions lost through conquest. Egypt, the center of Muslim power, became the ultimate strategic target.
Chapter 1. Failure, Heat and Hunger.
By the early 13th century, Muslim powers dominated the Eastern Mediterranean. Egypt stood at the center of that power. If Egypt could be broken, the balance of the Crusades could be shifted permanently. That belief carried a massive Crusader army south. Damietta lay at the mouth of the Nile, a city fed by water, trade, and patience. Flat land surrounded it. Marshes, canals, and rivers replaced hills and high ground. It was a place where attackers bled slowly. In May 1218, tens of thousands of Crusaders landed by sea. Knights, infantry, sailors, engineers, one of the largest crusading armies ever assembled. Confidence was high. Many believed Egypt would fall faster than Jerusalem ever had. Reality arrived quickly. The Crusaders could not even reach the city. A fortified chain tower stood in the river, anchoring a massive iron chain that blocked ships from sailing upriver. Assault after assault failed, ladders burned, men slipped into the Nile and drowned under the weight of armor. Arrows and fire rained down from above. The river itself punished mistakes. Weeks turned into months. Summer heat crushed the camp. Flies swarmed, water stagnated, disease spread. Food became routine survival, not sustenance. Hard bread and biscuit, cracked and dry. Salted beef or fish when it could be kept from rotting. Thin stews of beans or peas. Onions and garlic to force calories into the body. Wine for those who could afford it. Foul river water for everyone else. Worse than hunger was division. Commanders argued. Pride replaced discipline. Momentum died. Winter storms arrived, soaking tents and cloaks, turning the camp into a swamp. The Fifth Crusade looked as if it would rot on the banks of the Nile without ever touching Damietta's walls.
Chapter 2. Engineering, Endurance, and the Turning of the Tide.
When swords failed, the Crusaders turned to engineering. Two ships were bound together. A massive wooden platform was raised between them, covered in hides, soaked against fire. From it rose a floating siege tower, unstable, dangerous, desperate. In August 1218, it worked. The tower reached the chain tower. Fighting erupted above the river. The defenders were driven back. The chain was cut. For the first time, the Nile opened to the Crusader fleet. It was not victory, but it was momentum. The defenders responded by sinking ships to block the river again. The Crusaders answered by clearing canals, dredging paths, tightening the ring around the city. This became a siege of endurance, not heroics. Engineers mattered more than knights. Supply mattered more than courage. Winter 1218 to 1219 was brutal. Cold rain, rotting provisions, half rations. Men survived on bread stretched thin, meat boiled until it fell apart, anything that could be kept alive or dry. Still, the ring held. Inside Damietta, starvation became the true enemy. Outside, the Crusaders learned discipline the hard way. Rotate watches, guard supply lines, protect engineers, keep pressure constant. This was the comeback, not a charge, but refusal to collapse. By autumn 1219, the city was finished. When Damietta fell on 5th November 1219, there was no triumphant sack. Streets were silent. Bodies lay where hunger had dropped them. Walls still stood, but the city was hollow. The Crusaders had won Egypt's gate through patience, suffering, and adaptation. They had come expecting miracles. What they earned was survival. Damietta proved a brutal truth of medieval war. Battles are won by steel. Sieges are won by food, water, and endurance.